So what are you waiting for? Go get entered to win at racedrt.com for your chance to win a 2025 DRT Dirt Late Model and $20,000 cash. Good evening, I am Cody Sommer, the promoter of the Kubota Gateway Dirt Nationals presented by O'Reilly Auto Parts. And with me is Emma Sommer, recently got married, my wife, our event manager. But I guess now that we're married, what does that make you now? Boss, promoter, manager, what?
Yeah, I guess all of the above, really.
All of the above,
Yeah.
in charge. So everybody look out this year at the event. She's in charge.
Yep.
Welcome to draft night. We're mixing it up a little bit this year, but here we are selecting our preliminary lineups for Thursday and Friday. And again, we are here at draft night presented by MTH Minnesota Truck Headquarters. Minnesota Truck Headquarters, you can find them at yourmth.com. They have over 600 vehicles in inventory and they ship across 48 states. So they are nationwide. A great company that is very supportive of short track racing, and we are very happy to have them a part of the event this year for the first time.
So how we used to select our prelim nights is we would have two boards and we basically would have a random draw where we would pull names out of a bucket and you would be selected your prelim night from there. So it was kind of all random and luck of the draw. But this year we're doing something different. If you want to touch base?
Yeah, we're definitely mixing it up. We like to do things different. We don't like to be complacent. We like to have fun and just mix it up. So we came up with this concept of draft night, which is essentially a competition, but it's really all for fun. And there is a little bit of something in it for the winning team, which I'll get into here in a minute. But to kind of just explain how this is going to work tonight for the draft, we'll flip a coin and that'll determine which night me or Emma have, whether it be Thursday or Friday. What we're trying to do is accumulate the best team possible. And what that should do in turn is create a very equal playing field for Thursday and Friday, probably even more equal than luck of the draw, how we used to do it. It should be more equal this way. And on top of it, we're gonna have a little fun. So again, we flip a coin, but what will happen is we'll accumulate A main starter points. So fast forward to the event, my team, let's say I'm Thursday, if they accumulate the most A main points over Emma, then she loses and my team wins. The winning team, so if you're selected on the winning team's night, you're going to all be entered, now that's super late model and modified, are going to all be entered into a random draw after the event for a chance to win $1,000. One driver will win a random $1,000 just based off of being on the winning team. On top of it, the losing team captain, I guess you'd call it me and Emma, is going to have to suffer some, I guess, the bragging rights, but also we're going to, on our social page, just for fun, we're going to put a pie in the face of the loser. So I really feel bad that I'm going to have to do that to Emma here later this December. But anyway, that's a little bit of breakdown of how we're going to do it.
And just one thing I wanted to touch base on too is like, we have no idea what each other is picking. I know like it's kind of like been discussed that we might have an idea of like the rosters or anything, but we really have no idea what each other's picking.
No, the point of this was to treat it like a draft. So again, I'm trying to pick my best team. She's trying to pick her best team. So needless to say, there's been some secrets. We haven't exactly talked to each other about it. We're all pretty smart people here. We've watched the event. We've been a part of the event since day one. So we know who's good and frankly who's not good or not so good. But let me take a moment to say this. Just because you're not maybe picked first or in the top 20 or 50, it doesn't mean we think you suck. We're just trying to play our odds, right? We're very happy to have everybody here. So please enjoy this. Don't take it personal at all. And if anything, if maybe you were picked 50th or 60th or 70th, prove us wrong. I'd love to see somebody that was picked 70th go win the race or at least make the main event. And I'd love it even more if you were on my team. Yeah. So
honestly, our roster this year is too very stout. We do have the best roster ever.
We obviously this year, the first time ever, we did the super late model pool. I'll talk about that first because that's who we're going to draw first. But the pool process, what essentially happened is everybody that was interested in racing entered this pool, and then we hand selected those drivers out of that pool to create our 132 registered driver list that you see now, that we are picking from. It has made the field the strongest by far ever that the Gateway Dirt Nationals field has ever been. So very excited to see how that's all going to play out. So before we get started with the super late model selections and draft, we need to establish some of our standard rules of operating the picks. We kind of did this in the past, and we're going to do it the same way even with the draft style. And what that means is any driver that's doing double duty, when they're selected on the super late model side of things, they automatically will be opposite night on their open wheel modified night. So that'll be basically a pick that me and Emma won't be able to have go modified time after this. So those double duty drivers, we have more than ever, by the way. Those double duty drivers are Ricky Thornton Jr., Kyle Hammer, Tyler Peterson, Mike Harrison, Drake Troutman, Dave Hess, and Kyle Steffens. So those guys, when they're selected on super, you technically could tune out if you're just paying attention to yourself or if you want to watch, but you will be opposite on your modified night.
And we're gonna kind of have to do it strategically, because like if I want somebody else in the modified, I'm not gonna pick them in the late models first. So.
Right, and the points matter. So, and it's for both main events. Come Saturday, Gateway Dirt Nationals, we take the cumulative points out of both divisions, and that's who's going to win the competition and be entered to win the $1,000. So, we're gonna flip a coin and decide who gets what prelim night, and then we're gonna get started. So, I think we said that.
You flip it, I'll call it.
All right, and then
I'll get the pick. If I get it right, if not, you get the pick.
you'll get first pick if you get it right. So
I'll pick Thursday or Friday, and then
okay.
Yeah. I'm calling tails.
Tails. It is heads.
Did that even flip?
It did. It flipped. See, she's already trying to break the rules. Definitely head. Definitely heads. Which means, of course,
So
I'm going to take the first pick.
So you're taking Thursday.
And I am taking Thursday night.
All right.
So I am Thursday, guys, and she is Friday.
Friday.
And I will have the first pick of the draft, and let's get right to it. All right. Don't be peeking over here either.
Shit.
All right, with the first pick of draft night presented by MTH, I would like to select the back-to-back defending champion, B. Shep, as my number one pick. You will be racing Thursday night. A couple things on B. Shep and why I believed he was the number one pick and should have been the number one pick. He is the only driver in the super late models to make every single A main event, which is a feat that is pretty damn impressive. So congratulations to you, Brandon Shepard. You are our number one pick, and we're going to talk to you right now. It's November. You know what that means. The Dome and Gateway Dirt is right around the corner. You are on our first ever draft night, presented by MTH, Minnesota Truck Headquarters. I am in charge of Thursday night, which means I have the first pick in the draft, and I have selected none other than yourself, the back-to-back champion, which essentially means I am predicting you win your third Gateway Dirt Nationals. So how does that make you feel?
Awesome, man. That's awesome. Really, it's an honor to be a part of this event and to watch it grow from where it started, which it started off awesome in my opinion, and it's only grown from there. And we've been up front every year. We've been fortunate to either whether it be drive for myself or for Donnie Schatz, and always had a lot of fun there and had some really good runs and was able to win it, with the Longhorn House car and then with one of Mark's cars last year. So just super thankful to be a part of this event. It's grown into such a huge deal, and I'm just super excited to be on Thursday night and hopefully have another shot to lock myself in early. And then, I'm kind of hoping my dad gets Friday night so I can help him on Friday. But that's something that I always look forward to there is watching my dad and seeing his excitement with the event too.
Oh yeah, he had a good run last year in it for sure.
Oh yeah.
As our number one pick, you are going to receive a $500 check. That's just something we want to do.
Sweet.
Yeah, just a nice little bonus to start out the dome season the right way. So we appreciate
Heck yeah,
you.
man, I appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate you, and we look forward to seeing you here in just a month.
Yep, I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait. We've been prepping for a while now, so we're excited.
Good deal.
We got a special wrap that my wife and daughter designed and helped design, and it's pretty cool. It's a lot different for me. It's definitely out of my ordinary. So hopefully everybody likes it too.
All right. I'm just gonna be crossing off my roster sheet here. Decent pick, I'd say. I'll give you that. So the first pick on my team for Friday night is I'm going to select Ricky Thornton Jr. He's had a huge list of accomplishments at the event, I'd say. In 2023, I thought he was going to sweep both divisions. He won a prelim night in both. He's finished in the top 5, I think, the last 3 years. Just won the World 100, and I think he's going to do it. Yeah,
He's a dog.
He's due to take home the main event.
Yeah, I don't believe we've had anybody win in both divisions, so he's one of those guys that could certainly become the first
For sure.
guy to win
Yeah,
both divisions.
definitely.
And honestly, I'm not real mad about her picking him second because, as we explained, that means I get him for free
Yep.
in the modifieds. And I think in the modifieds, he's probably the guy to beat as long as he doesn't break. So I'm not disappointed at all.
All right.
All right, moving on. My second pick is going to be someone that is a defending champion and quite frankly had a shot at it last year even, and that's Bobby Pierce. But you know, he's only missed the event one time, and he is a back-to-back champion as well. There's 3 back-to-back champions and 3 repeat champions, and he's one of those. So it's going to be interesting to see if one of these guys, one of those 3, I think we know who we're talking about here, it's going to be interesting to see if one of them break out to become the first 3-time champion of the event. Bobby certainly is one that could do that, and so I'm taking him. Bobby, you're on Thursday night, and you're with me.
I think all 3 people who have won two times could do it again. So with that being said, I'm going to take Tyler Carpenter as my second pick.
That was my guy. That was my guy.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he's 2-time champion. Last year he did really good too. I think he was quick time on his prelim night. He's had tons of monumental moments with the event. With Steve Shepard last year, I don't think anybody can probably forget that.
He's just a moment guy.
Yeah,
He creates
the
moments.
dude shoes, like
Yeah.
there's tons of moments at the event with him, and
Yeah,
he's really good there. So
He's part of the DNA of the event, and I have a note here. He's like the Mount Rushmore of the Gateway Dirt Nationals. Tyler Carpenter has been a part of the DNA. He's a back-to-back champion. He kind of has embodied what it's about, showing your emotion.
Yeah.
And he also, the reason that a lot of these underdog guys love coming to the Dome is because of a guy like Tyler Carpenter has proven that you can win. You can win with the best of them. And Tyler Carpenter can win again, and he's one
very
of those guys.
deserving of
Yeah,
it too.
100%.
So I'm happy to have him on my team.
Yeah. So I'm going to go my number 4 pick. I'm going to go with someone that has an outstanding record at the Dome. In fact, he has made 4 main events, and he has an average finish when he makes those main events of 6.2, one of the best average finishes of all the drivers. The only thing he needs to do is figure out how to get the monkey off his back, because he can win prelims. He's done it in modifieds, he's done it in late models, but somehow or another he has not been able to figure it out on a Saturday. But this year I think Nick Hoffman might get it done on Saturday, and you're on my team Thursday night. Nick Hoffman, welcome to the team.
All right. He was up there for me too. But before him,
Lose, you lose.
But before him, I had Tanner English on my pick. He's an OG of the event. He's been there every year. He's made the A main every single year besides once, and he has an average finish of 9th. He has 3 top 5s, and he was a runner-up in 21, 22, and I think he hasn't won a prelim, obviously, or the A main, and I think he's due.
He's due. He's Mr.
Yeah.
Consistency, and his
Yeah.
time is coming. And you know, I actually know I got a little
I had
message
that,
from
yeah.
him. He's going to have a really cool wrap design too.
I'm excited about that. I had a note about that.
No, he's definitely an OG and one of
Yeah.
the important staples of the Dome. So,
Yep.
so sorry to lose him, but you know, with losing him, I'm going to go with a defending champion. He kind of has had a little bit of trouble the last couple years to have some good runs. In fact, he took a provisional already. So I'm going out on a risk here because he's probably not going to be eligible for a provisional again because he's already taken one, but I think that Tyler Erb is going to bounce back and he's going to put on a show at the Dome this year and contend for the win. So I'm taking Tyler Erb. You're with me on Thursday night.
All right, my next pick will be 7th pick. I am drafting Hudson O'Neal. He had a prelim win in 2017. He charged from 18th to 8th last year. He really hasn't had the best of the luck at the event, I'd say. He kind of has ran into drama with like Hocevar and Fager and kind of broke in the A main a lot. So I think he's a good roster pick. So I'm picking him.
All right. Well, with that, I guess I'm going to maybe lose track of the count of where picks are because if they jump around.
That's why I'm like crossing off. If you're
I'll just say
wondering
my
what we're
next
doing.
pick. How about
Yeah.
that? Which I guess I didn't explain, which we'll explain it when we stop. But the first 20 picks, by the way, let's take a break here just to explain what we're doing. So this is considered round 1 of the picks. And the first 20 picks, we're going one by one. We're not going to pick all 132 one by one because we'd be here all night. But those first 20 picks, I think everybody would agree, are pretty important picks to have. So we don't want to do 5 and 5 because clearly one team would end up with 5 of the best that they could have. So the first 20 are one at a time. Then we'll do a round 2, which will be 3 at a time. So each night we'll pick 3, and that'll get us to the top 50. And then we'll do a round 3, which will be 5 picks at a time, and we'll do that until we're done. Because again, the field is so stout. Once you get into like that 50 plus pick range, it gets really hard. I mean, all the guys are pretty much in that realm of top 50 material. So that kind of explains that a little bit.
Yep.
So anyways, I think I'm up next.
Yep.
Here's a guy that has made a lot of main events. He's had a lot of success. He's sneaky good. Honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised if this guy won the race. I wouldn't. He's had a few strokes of bad luck. Who hasn't at the Dome? But Jason Fager, you're riding
wow.
with me. I think he's going to put together a good year and finish in the top 5 at the very least.
All right. My next pick is going to be Jonathan Davenport. He's made 4 main events over the years with an average finish of 11th. He had a top 5 in 2019 and honestly like tons of other career accomplishments at other tracks. And I think he, just kind of similar to Hudson, he's due for some good luck at the Dome. And yeah, that's going to be my next pick.
Yeah, I think JD, I mean, everybody knows he hasn't come to every single event, but
No.
I'm pretty sure every event he has come to, he's made the main event outright. He's not taken any provisionals, I don't believe. I think he's just flat out made it. No shock though, because it's JD.
Yeah.
He's Superman. He's literally as
Average
good as
of
it gets.
11th, so
Yeah.
I think he's
He's just good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, nice pick. All right, I'm going with my next pick. Riding with me on Thursday is he's riding on some momentum right now, and I was so happy to see him have the success he had last year at the event by winning the prelim. I think everybody knows where I'm going with it. You know, he's just sneaky good too, and that's Mike Spatola. Opie.
Yeah, he was my
you're
next
riding
one.
Yeah, well, too late.
Yeah,
You're
shoot.
riding with me
Flip
on
the page.
Thursday, bud.
All right. Damn, I was looking forward to having him.
No, you don't have him, so.
All right, so moving forward, my next pick is going to be Josh Rice. His first year.
That was literally my next pick.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow,
it was.
that's interesting. His first year at the event was last year. He finished top 10. He went from 16th to 7th in 2025. He's just a wheelman around the top, and then that's kind of what it takes at the Dome most of the times. And I think I'm happy to have him on my team.
Yeah, he's
He's had a great year too. He's won at Eldora, I think a few times. He won at the Dream, and The DTWC.
Yeah, he's a gasser.
Yeah.
He's a gasser. He's a. When we saw him last year register to race the event, we were
knew,
like privately,
yeah.
we were like, oh, this guy,
This is gonna be good.
this guy, and we've got a couple that are in the roster this year that are kind of Josh Rice-esque,
Material,
if
yeah.
that's the proper word. It's there's literally a few that are just in that same category of people that rip the fence and
Yep. Ain't
literally-
afraid to put on a show.
yeah, checkers and records type
Yeah.
of guy. So definitely a good pick there. So, all right. All right, I'm gonna go with my next pick, riding with me on Thursday. Let's see here, it's gonna get more complicated here, guys.
Yeah.
It's definitely gonna get more complicated. All right. You know, it just makes complete sense. He's had a pair of top 10 runs, driving for Martis Racing, your 2025 Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series champion. Devin Moran, you're riding with me, bud.
My next pick is another OG, been to every single year, and I think he's made every single A main besides one, with an average finish of 9th. You know who I'm talking about?
I think you're taking Bab.
No.
Oh.
Won a prelim in 2017 and started on the front row last year.
Gordy.
Gordy. I'm picking Gordy.
Yeah, Gordy's, I actually, so we obviously put together stats for this. That's the proper way to
Yeah.
do this so that we could evaluate our picks. And one of the, probably the most surprising of all, it's nothing against you, Gordy, but
Bab.
no, I was
Oh.
saying the surprising statistics were Gordy Gundaker
Yeah.
and how good he is.
Yeah,
as long
yeah.
as he makes the main event.
But he has
And he
every
has,
single year
yeah.
besides once. So.
There's a little bit of a skew in it because he had a provisional, of course, but bottom line is Gordy knows how to get it done at the Dome.
Yeah.
So that's a great pick, and
Yeah.
he was high on my list too. All right, so Gordy's gone. All right, let's see here. Thinking about mixing it up here, you know. But now I'm gonna go with. We just talked about gassers. This guy's been on a roll. He's won some big late model events here recently. And I don't know that I think he's only been to the event one time as well. He made the event first attempt, didn't have the finish, of course, he wanted, but again, I think he's riding momentum. I'm gonna go with Ashton Wiener
yeah,
riding
that's
with
my
me on
next one
Thursday.
too. Damn.
You know, he's been in the news. He's won races, but he's got, you know, flagged for tire testing, whether that's proven true or not. I guess now's a good time to say we tire tested the Dome too. So I'm expecting Ashton Winger to do well without any tire issues.
All right. Well, I'm kind of similar boat. I'm picking somebody for my next pick that just started coming last year. He was quick time last year on his prelim night and ended up receiving a provisional because he had trouble in his heat race. Ended up finished 14th in the A main last year. He's the Longhorn house car. I'm picking Brandon Overton.
Yeah, he was real good last year. He was fast, and I think he got a flat tire or something like that that took him out of contention. And then, of course, we gave him a provisional.
Yep.
The only thing to keep in mind, though, he's already gotten that provisional. We've never done a repeat provisional that I know of, so we don't plan on doing that again. So,
I ain't worried about it.
yeah, all right. All right, so I'm gonna go. I already know my next pick. I've been mouth watering on this one. One of just a few guys that I have no problem letting it be known are one of my favorites of the Dome, and really in general one of my favorite people, and that is, and I'm so excited that he's back in the super late model. He is a modified staple at the Dome, but he's back in the late model this year, and that is Mike Harrison. You're riding with me.
I'm glad he picked him because I want him on my mod team.
Yeah, that's true. Well,
Yeah.
I got
I already
RTJ.
passed him on
Yeah,
mine because
yeah.
I was going to pick him.
All right,
Okay.
we're getting close to our top 20 being full, it looks like, so.
Yep. My next pick is another OG. He's made 6 out of the 8 features with an average finish of 11th. He had a top 5 in 2018. Last year, he had some trouble on his prelim night. He was supposed to compete Thursday. Ended up having motor issues.
Yeah, we did him a favor,
yep.
and I know who you're talking about.
Yep, we moved him to Friday,
Yep.
and he's definitely not afraid to get up on the wheel and put on a show for the fans. So I am drafting Ryan Unziger as my next pick.
He's made 6 main events.
Yeah.
He's been very close.
Yeah.
Just hasn't got it done, so a good pick. I already just picked one of my favorites, so I might as well just go with my favorite. And again, I have no problem saying it. I don't think the Dome fan base would be mad at me. In fact, I think if this guy won the event, the whole place would probably go crazy, including myself. He's been to every single main event. He has an average finish of 14.7. That's what he needs to work on. The problem is he's 14.7 because he's always putting on a show for you guys. But he's had a lot of success at the event. He obviously won a prelim. He's won the Race of Champions. He's been fast time. He won another prelim. I mean, if I had to pick one guy that I want to win the Dome before he's done, that is Shannon Babb. And you're on my team Thursday night.
Another OG. All right, I guess this is the 20th pick then?
Be the 20th pick, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So the last pick of the first round.
Yep. All right, I'm going to go with another kind of newbie. I think he's attended the last few years. Last year he qualified 6th on his prelim night. He didn't make the show Saturday, but he's just a good roster filler, I'd say. He finished 3rd in Hunt the Front points this year. He also is Hunt the Front.
Look at her pulling up the stats. I only have these stats. She's going to 3rd in points and like.
Yeah, I got it's in my research here.
Woo!
I know
all right.
these people, yeah. So
I have no clue who you're even about to say.
he's Hunt the Front. I'm going with Joseph Joyner.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I think he has what it takes to get it done.
I'm just going to be honest here. I had him at 30th, so you're obviously feeling really good about it.
Yeah.
That's good. All right. Well, cool.
I'm confident.
You're on Team Friday.
Yeah.
Joseph Joyner, you're on Team Friday. And that's the first 20 picks. So we're going to take a break, and then we're going to come back with round 2, and we're going to do 3 at a time in round 2 until we're at 50 picks.
Get lifted, loaded, and jacked up on the hill. Let me hear you sing. Minnesota Truck Headquarters. Minnesota Truck Headquarters. Truck Headquarters.
All right, welcome back to Draft Night presented by MTH Minnesota Truck Headquarters. And we are ready. We've done round 1 and we've ruffled feathers. We've picked some unique ones, but all in all, I think no one's going to disagree that those are all very solid picks on each night. So let's go ahead and get into round 2. We're going to pick 3 at a time, and it'll set the top 50 picks, and then we'll go to round 3 after that. So
you're picking 3.
I have Thursday, so I'm going to pick first, and my 3 next picks. So it'd be the 21st, 22nd, and 23rd pick in the draft. I am going to go with, now this driver, I am hoping, even though I'm picking 21st, which means he just missed the show, I am clearly hoping this driver makes the show, and this is a reach, I understand, because it's his first time in a super late model, but as everyone can probably respect, as a car owner and a chassis builder, if you don't think your own product can win or make the race, then you shouldn't be doing it. So I'm going with the number 13 DRT house car, Dylan Thornton, as my 21st pick. And my 22nd, I'm going with Ryan Gustin and Brian Shirley. Those are my 3 picks.
All right, so my next 3 picks for Friday night, I'm going to start with somebody who in the past has pulled double duty in the mod and the late model, but this year they're only running the late model. He had a top 10 in his prelim night last year, but ended up missing the A main. Has just a huge list of overall accomplishments. He's like a go in the sport. I'm picking Jimmy Owens as my first pick in the 2nd round. Then I'm gonna jump to another OG of the event. He's made 4 main events with an average finish of 10th. He had 2nd in 2021 on his prelim night and 5th on Saturday night main event. So he's just very consistent. A lot of history of the event. Bob Gardner is my next pick. So this is the third double duty driver that I'm gonna pick. He doesn't have any stats in the late model, but he does in the modified. He's currently 7th in points with the World of Outlaws, and he's Rookie of the Year. He should be gaining the title. Is Drake Troutman.
Okay.
He's gonna be my third pick.
All right, it'd be the 27th pick in the draft. Racing with me on Thursday, let's see here. You know, I'm gonna go with someone that's made our Elite 6 or 8, whatever it is, at least once, I know, because I've seen him down there taking photos. He's really just figured out the dome. I don't know how or why, but he has just figured his way around the dome. He's really good and consistent. It'd be Jaden Frame. I'm gonna go with a double duty driver. I'm actually gonna go with 2 of them right here. So you're getting them.
Wow.
You're getting them in the mods.
I hope it's who I want it to be.
I'm going out on a limb here on at least one of them. But Kyle Hammer, he had a good finish in the main event last year of 9th, which don't sleep on him. He's a gasser. But this one I am really pumped up about in Tyler Peterson. He'll be one of my 3 riding with me on the super late model side. I hate to lose you on the modified side, but I mean, Tyler Peterson, he has won damn near everything. If you look at his stats, they're unbelievable. He's got 200 career wins. He's a 4-time national champion. He is plain and simple a stud.
I'm gonna go with somebody who's attended a few years. They don't really have a lot of statistics with the event, but they're a full-time Lucas driver, and I think they could get it done in the dome too. It's Garrett Alberson. And then moving forward, my next pick is going to be another one of our OGs. He's made 5 of the 8 main events with an average finish of 11th, and kind of similar to Jaden Frame, he just kind of has figured his way out around the dome. He knows what he's doing, and he always runs good, is Chad Zobrist. So I'm taking him.
Yeah, Chad's one of those guys you don't really, on a national stage, you don't hear the name Chad Zobrist
No, but at our event,
but at the dome you do. I mean, yeah, average finish of 11th, I think you said.
3 top 10s.
Yeah, he's made 5 of our 8 main events. He's attended every year, so we have a lot of respect for Chad.
Yep.
For sure.
So I'm happy to have him on my team. And then I'll go with a newbie for this year. Never ran the dome. A gasser, I think he can get it done too, is Mark Whitener.
You know what? It's time. It's time to take you. He needs to put an entire night together, but I'm hoping that he does it for me and for our team this year. He actually, I think, won a heat race or a qualifier. I'm not sure which one. I know it was in a little bit of controversial form, but he's had speed. He just needs to put a whole night together. That's Trevor Gundaker. I'm going to go with Jack Riggs as well. He did a stellar job. He's not scared to throw an elbow, which sometimes at the dome you got to do. So he's not scared to do that. And I'm going to go with my own gasser here, a newbie to the dome. So I'm taking him pretty high on the chart, but I think this guy can surprise a lot of people, and that's Jason Jamison.
All right, 36th, 37th, and 38th pick. He's now running full-time with the World of Outlaws. And another gasser, I think he can do it, is Jake Tim. I'm going to take him on my team. And then I'm going to pick somebody who has had history with the event. I think they haven't necessarily done as well as they have the potential to do. He had 2 top 5s in 17 and 18 and a quick time in 17. He's always runs well locally and at the dome. So Jason Welshin is going to be my next pick.
He's got a lot of history there.
Yeah. And then somebody who's going to be new to the late model field, but has ran a mod there before. He did run the mod in 2019. He finished 2nd, and that is going to be Kyle Bronson.
All right, I'm going to go with my next pick, the 39th pick of draft night, presented by MTH. Thursday, you're riding with me, is going to be, you know what? West Virginia, Mountain Mama. Fast Freddie Carpenter, you're riding with me, bud. Well, I need to pick a couple more. Let's go with Ethan Dotson. And you know what? Let's go with Chris Simpson. He's got a lot of good history too at the Dome. Average finish at 13th. He's made 3 main events. There's my next 3.
Okay, I'm gonna pick somebody as my next pick who's been there every single year. He's made 3 out of the 8 features, all in the top 15 when he has made the main event. He won the Race Champions when we used to do that race in 2018. And I think he's just like a really underrated driver. I think he has a lot of potential, is Rusty Schlenk. So I'm gonna pick him as my next one.
You know what? I made a mistake. He was actually supposed to go on mine about 2 rounds ago. And I accidentally crossed him out.
Suck. I'll scoop him up.
Rusty.
I'll scoop you up. Next, back-to-back champions dad, Super Shep, Steve Shepard. Love to have him on my team. He's the type of guy where it's like, you F around, you find out. He means business. So
Yeah, I'm really pissed right now that you took him.
Yeah. He had drama last year with Carpenter, but he ain't afraid.
That was my dark horse pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He ain't afraid to do what it takes, and yeah, I love his energy. So
Yeah.
picking him.
I should have took him.
Let's see. Next, where do I want to go here? All right, next I'm going to pick somebody who has been saying they're going to be coming to this event for a while. Yet they have finally just registered this year, which we are excited about having them. And I think he's also a type of driver who is gonna thrive at the Dome, as Mike Marlar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was wondering where you were going with it. I wasn't sure. This guy flat out knows how to get it done on short tracks and little bull rings. Kyle Moore, take him. He's a first timer. And I'm gonna take Carson Ferguson and Zach Mitchell. They're riding with me.
All right, my final 3 picks in the top 50. I'm gonna start out with somebody who almost won the race in 2022. He was leading most of the laps, led with 5 to go, a gasser up top, like a Josh Rice.
Just know, I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
I know what you're about to say.
he can do it, is Will Harrington.
Yeah, I wanted him on my team.
Yep, I'm happy you didn't pick him, actually. Next, I'm gonna pick somebody who won the race. No, not won the race, won the prelim night in 2022. Just also somebody I think who's kind of figured out the track and does well every time he's there. Is Cody Bauer. I'm gonna take him. And then my final pick is Zach Dome. I think he has potential at the event. I'm gonna
So
take
that's
him.
the top 50 picks of the draft, and we're going to take a break, and we'll be back for the 3rd and final round of Super Late Model Selections.
FloRacing Studios live.
We'll tune into Flo and watch pretty much any race we want. This is our Daytona 500. This is it.
The largest crowd.
It's the biggest race of the year.
Destiny fulfilled.
This is the biggest race I've ever won.
Third late model series in America.
This is exactly the group you need to put on a big event like this.
The biggest night in pavement late model racing history.
Kubota High Limit Racing.
You're watching the greatest sprint car drivers in the world right here on FloRacing.
All right, welcome back to Draft Night presented by MTH. We are now on to round 3 of Super Late Model Selections, and this round, as I said earlier, we will pick 5 drivers at a time until we are done with all 132 registered drivers.
I feel like this is where it starts to get interesting. 5 at a time.
It really does, because I will
Yeah.
say this, again, we've talked about it, but our field is so stout that you could pretty much just put the rest of them at pick number 51. I mean, they're all, so it's gonna be hard to really pick specific drivers, but we'll do our best. We're certainly not experts at this, but we're having fun, and I hope you are. So, I'm gonna go first. With the 51st pick in Draft Night, I'm gonna go with a newbie. I think he's new. Maybe he's been there before, but I'm gonna go with Kyle Hardy. He's won a ton of races. Chris Carpenter. I'm gonna go with double duty driver Dave Hess. I mean, that dude's got 400 career
Yeah.
feature wins. I mean, just knows how to get it done. How many have I picked so far? 2?
3.
3? Yeah, 3. Let's go with, you know what? This kid won a heat race last year. I'm going with Carter Schlenk. Do I have one more or 2 more?
1.
1 more? Okay. I'm gonna go with Dustin Sorensen.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna go with a few first-time drivers as my next few picks. The first 2, they run with Lucas full-time. I'm gonna do Donald McIntosh and Dan Ebert as my next 2 picks. And then I will take Miles Moose as my next pick. He won a prelim night in 2021 and was fast time that year. I think he kind of just always runs decently there. And Patrick Daniel, kind of same thing. He's competed in 3 A-main events with an average finish of 14th. And finally, I will take Jason Riggs on my team. So.
Yeah, Patrick Daniels had a lot of success at the Dome.
Yeah.
And
I feel like he's kind of overlooked
I feel like he
sometimes with the
wins heat
event.
races like everywhere.
Yeah,
It
I
feels
know.
like.
Yeah, he always
So,
has something on there.
Miles Moose obviously knows how to get it done there. He's just had a string of bad luck.
Yeah.
So, yeah, solid picks. All right. Just got to make sure we stay organized here so we don't get too confused for everybody. But, all right, so I'm going with my next pick. This guy's a racer. He's also a big supporter of the event. And we love having him a part of the event. He hasn't always raced it, but I think he started racing it last year, year before. But he's been a big partner for us, and it's been great to have him. Proud to have him as a partner with Chase Coach, and that is Dylan Thompson. You're going to be on my team Thursday. I'm going to take a newbie Colton Burdett, Daniel Adam. That's 3, right?
Yep.
I'm going to do another newbie, another guy not afraid to throw some elbows or do what it takes. That's Michael Page. And I'm going to go with Ryan Montgomery. Wasn't he the one that
He flipped.
they flipped and he got out and he basically said, I'm going to send this bitch? Isn't that what he said?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the guy. Yeah. He's on my team.
He was a top 5 moment in 2023. I remember
There you
that,
go.
yeah.
Been a part of the Dome a long time.
Okay. For my next 5, I'm going to start off with another newbie, Lucas driver, Clay Harris. I'll take him. Next, I'm kind of nervous about taking him because I don't know if he's confirmed his ride yet or not, but he's a solid pick, and I hope he comes. I hope he figures it out because I want him on my team, is Cody Overton. So.
Yeah, so that's, I guess well, finish your picks and then I'll say my points on that.
My final picks will be, I'll take Brendan Smith, Evan Kohler, and I'll take a fellow female, Amelia Eisencheck, Donnie's niece.
So you took Brendan Smith, who else? Amelia? Like I said, this is where it gets hard because they're
Evan
everywhere
Kohler
on here.
and Cody Overton.
Okay. So that's your 5?
Yep, I think that's 5.
Yeah, what I was going to mention is, we have a pretty good history of our total registered driver list, the majority showing up, but we're probably getting into some of them that some things happen, they lose rides, like even Donald McIntosh is one of them. I think he lost his ride. So there's always a chance that some of these guys don't show up. But the reality is I would say 95% of everybody on our registered list will. So there's gonna be a few that are later in the draft that, quite frankly, they're later because we're kind of already hearing rumblings that they probably won't make it. So that's the only reason they're later, because of course we are competing for points. So I'm not going to pick a guy that we pretty much already know maybe has told us he's not going to make
Yeah.
it. So, but yeah, Cody Overton's one of those. He's definitely
He's on the fence, but
yeah. So
hoping he pulls through.
yeah. All right. All right, my next 5 picks, we're going to try to get it rolling here. So I'm going to go with Michael Leach, first timer, Caden Loudy, Benji Hicks, Blair, I don't even know how you say his name.
Northrop.
Don't they call it Snowdrift or something too? And Blaze Burwell, is that 5?
I believe so. Cade, you said Cade?
Yep. Yeah, that was 5.
All right, my next 5 will be, I'll take Carson Hocevar.
You took my guy.
Yep, sorry.
Yep, Carson.
You left him hanging. I mean, I feel like it's time he gets picked, so I'm
Well,
gonna scoop him up.
You know, hey.
Yep.
He was coming up for me, like literally my next round, but yeah.
Driving in a Longhorn this year.
Yeah,
so-
for Spire, he's actually, so an interesting thing, he's a cup driver. I took him to the Dome, or a car that I prepared, they took him to the Dome. And he actually was running very well when he got into that scuffle with Fager.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
he's just one of those unique talents that, I mean, he can drive just about anything. He's a good friend of mine, so we're really happy to have him. He's driving for his cup team, which is cool for the sport, that we have cup teams building late models and fielding them and taking them to dirt late model events. That's something that's really cool. So I believe they'll be there. Carson will be there selling merchandise, signing autographs, all that stuff. So
Yep.
pretty cool to have them, and very happy to have them. So they'll be racing Friday.
Yep. Next, I will take Gavin Cowan. Tristan Chamberlain. Devin Gilpin. And Jeffrey Ledford. Those will be my next. That would be my 5 picks. Friday night.
All right. All right, so my next 5 for Thursday prelim are going to be Kip Hughes, Jacob McGee, James Giassi, Dustin Linville, and Corey Delancey. Giassi's got 8 wins in 2025, by the way, with Soda Guru, 2 track championships as well.
All right. My next 5, which I have been like not wanting to pick him, but I feel like I have to at this point because I wanted him on my mod roster, is Kyle Steffens. I'm gonna take him because I feel like it's due to take, but I wanted him on my mod roster. But
Yeah.
I'll take one for the team.
The
I'll
only
take
reason
him.
he's probably fell this far in the late model side is because he's just never done it. But
Yeah.
obviously on the mod side, he's
I know,
a
that's
very
why
good
I've been
pick.
like holding off. I
So I'll
wanted him on the
gladly take
mod.
Kyle on the
Yeah.
mods. Yeah, I'll
but
gladly.
I feel like I gotta take him now. So then I will do Bam Bam, Brock Pinkerus, first time coming. Austin Howes, Christian Hanger, and Chase Osterhoff. I think is how you pronounce it. They will be my next 5 for Friday night.
All right. My next 5 for Thursday. Let's go with Hayden Cardwell, John Mitchell, Mike Provenzano, Tanner Collins, and Skylar Marler. Yep.
You said Hayden Cardwell?
Yep.
Let's make sure I cross them off.
Knoxville, Tennessee's Hayden Cardwell. CVR
Okay.
car.
And the next 5 I will select for Friday night is going to be Devin Morgan, James Trantina, Jordan Barbie, Eli Johnson, and Dylan Knowles.
My next 5, Thursday prelim, I'm going to go with a way West Coast guy, 175 career wins, 5-time Willamette Speedway champion, 3-time Northwest Touring champion, so basically he's a big deal on the West Coast. And that's Joey Tanner, all the way from Troutdale, Oregon. So Joey Tanner, I'm going to go with Jeff Provenzano, Darren Weisinger. I'm going to go with the young buck, 13 years old, Beckham Malone.
Which he might be the youngest competitor we've ever had.
I think we had a 13-year-old one other time. But yeah,
I don't,
that
it
ties
had to been a while ago because I don't recall one
That ties
recently.
it. And then one more, let's see here. I'm gonna go with, you know what? I think you took his, I think they're brothers, but you went with his brother, I'm gonna go with Brody Smith, out of Smith Speed Solutions.
Yep.
Dade City, Florida, those guys,
Yep.
like those guys.
They run a lot of races.
Yeah.
I give them credit.
Yeah, they did the whole summer Nats. Yeah, tough group.
Yep. All right, my next 5 for Friday night will be, Brennan Willard. I'll take another OG, which has come every single year, Derek Fetter. He's a big Sticky's Barbecue. He helps our crew out on moving day. He brings his food truck. Overall, great guy, like him. So I'll take him on my team. Jody Knowles. Bree Whitmore, one of the few girls on the roster, and Jamie Zidar.
Okay. That was 5?
Yep.
All right, so Thursday night, it gets real tough here, guys. Honestly, I'm just kind of going down the list at this point.
Yeah.
But this one, I do have a unique note because of the relationship with who I believe is on Mount Rushmore Dirt Late Model Racing. That's CJ Rayburn. I believe it's his grandson, Justin Shaw, is going to be running the event. And I saw really cool, he's like rebuilding an old Rayburn car and like filming it and giving updates.
that's
so you
cool.
can go check him out. I think it's Superheat Solutions or something like that. But I'm going to have him on my team. I'm going to go with, I don't believe anybody's selected Seth Daniels.
Nope.
I'm going to go with him. I'm going to go with Michael King Jr. I have 2 more. Scott Bell, and then,
Scott Bell's an OG.
yep, been there every year. And I'm going to go with Layla Eisencheck. Is that how you say it?
Okay.
Layla?
Yep.
Donnie Schatz Racing from Fargo, North Dakota. First timer. Of course, her sister was there last year, but can we all just take a moment to pray for Donnie and his blood pressure in the event this year?
Yeah.
Because to have 2 of them
Two-
there, that's a
2 girls,
task.
yeah.
That's a task. So,
Yep.
but yeah, that's my 5.
Okay. How many more rounds we got? Two
think we-
more each?
Should only have 5 and 5 apiece, maybe something like that. I don't know. Yeah,
Okay.
2 apiece, maybe more.
Yep. I will go with Lucas Lowry on Friday,
Good group
which
of people.
yeah, their
They
event
help the event.
sponsor. Is it his dad that is our tow trucks?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
His dad
Lowry
helps with
Wrecker Service.
towing,
Yep.
yeah.
They help us with the event. Actually, been a big help. Last year was, I think, the first time.
Yep.
But they're a great group of people.
Yeah. He's young too, isn't he? He just started with the
yeah,
late model stuff.
yeah.
Yep. Next, I will take Dakota Smith, which was famous last year for his
No.
infamous ESPN
No.
track run. Love that. Kylan Garner. Lance Brasington. And Greg Kimmins.
All right, I guess it'd be my last, I think. We'll see when we cross them all out. But on Thursday night prelim, I'm going to go with Chad Wallace, Derek Fisher, Chris Fetter, I'm gonna go with, so this is where it gets a little interesting. I'm gonna go with Don O'Neill and Dylan McCowan because we're kind of near the end here, but those are two that we've just flat out, we've been told they're not gonna make it, so.
But they did register.
They did register, but.
With intentions on coming, but just.
So we're picking them, but those are my Thursday prelim guys there, so.
All right. My final picks will be Parker Gilbertson, Brent Robinson, Rusty Griffaw, Jonathan Woods, and Billy Moyer, who also Billy Moyer Sr., who registered, but we were informed.
Don't believe, yeah.
Yeah, wasn't gonna make it.
And that actually leaves one apiece extra that are also guys that we've been told won't make it, or at least one of them we've been told won't
Dylan
make
and
it.
Cameron.
Cameron Marlar and Spencer Hughes.
Oh, you picked Dylan McCowan, yeah.
So we'll just put them on one night apiece. You'll take Cameron Marlar, I'll take Spencer Hughes.
All right.
There. So then we're totally even, and we've even got a few in each that aren't registered, but hey, that's Super Late Model Prelims Draft Night. Let us know in the comments who you think picked the best team. And then we're gonna take a break, and then we're gonna come back with mod selections now. So what are you waiting for? Go get entered to win at racedrt.com for your chance to win a 2025 DRT Dirt Late Model and $20,000 cash. All right, welcome back to Draft Night, presented by MTH, Minnesota Truck Headquarters. We are now on, we've completed our super late model selections, and now we're gonna do our modified selections. It's a similar format as we did for supers, but remember the rules were, if you selected a double duty driver and the late model on a certain night, they're automatically opposite off the board for pick on the modified side. So that would mean, based off of our super late model selections on Thursday, I'm already, without even picking, I have RTJ, Ricky Thornton Jr., I have Drake Troutman, and I have Kyle Steffens.
And I have Harrison, which I'm happy about because he was my #1 pick. I have Dave Hess, Kyle Hammer, and TPO. So
all really good guys,
yep.
And fairly split.
Yeah.
So not a bad way of doing it.
Honestly, it worked out really good.
So we're gonna do round one, which is same thing as supers, 20 picks, one at a time. We'll probably talk a little bit about those picks, but I will say this. The open wheel modifieds are so difficult to rank in any type of draft order because they're already only 64 of them.
Yeah.
And it's invitation only. So all of these guys have major accolades, major accomplishments. So I'm just gonna be honest with everybody. We're just kind of winging it on this one. I mean, maybe the top 10 are kind of predictable, but outside of that, I can't promise anything.
Yeah.
So
they're all very statistically
they're all good.
similar.
Yeah. So we'll do our best, but here we go. I am Thursday night, and so therefore I have my first pick, not technical first pick, but of the modified. So we don't really have a first pick because we've taken so many off the board already. But my first pick that I'm going to take with my opportunity is going to be Thursday night. I'm going to go with last year's runner-up. He's a 3-time American Modified Series champion. He's started the A-Main 4 different times. Average finish 12.8. That is Trent Young.
All right, my first choice for Friday night is going to be Jordan Grabowski. He's had 3 top 5s in the past 4 years, prelim night winner in 2023, and five-time IMCA champion. So
Yeah, sorry, Grabo.
he broke last year too. I think he broke a J-bar or something, but
He's
he was
always
running
good.
good.
He's
Yeah.
always good, and nothing makes me happier than to get to the dome and see those orange rags or
Yeah.
whatever he's got going on.
Yeah.
But clearly a big supporter of the event, and I wish he was on my team, but I had to make a decision between him and obviously.
You just didn't want him, so I'm taking him.
That's not true, Jordan. Don't even listen. Don't even
Should have
listen.
been your top 1 then.
All right, my next pick, I'm going to go with your defending champion, Trevor Neville. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. The guy's proven he can do it, so I'm going to take him.
All right. My next pick is going to be the 2025 US MTS champion, and which made him the 6-time US MTS winner. He didn't make the A main last year. I don't recall what happened that he couldn't.
I don't either, but
Something must have happened.
I had him pretty high on my list here too.
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, Rodney Sanders, he's my next pick. So
I even had this cool little thing I was going to do. I was going to be like, oh, and I'm feeling happy because he's from Happy, Texas.
oh my gosh. Oh my God.
Anyway, but you took him instead of me, so I can't even use my little plug.
Wow.
Yeah.
If I would have known that, I might have let you have him just so I could have seen that.
Yeah. Anyway. All right.
So
I'm gonna change up my next pick. I'm not. I had somebody else, but I'm gonna go ahead and take this person instead. He is a big modified star. He just won the big deal 125K this year, and is kind of focused on modifieds a lot this year. He's kind of done both. He's done late models and mods, but he hasn't been to the event in a long time. And when he did run it in 2019, he finished 8th. A gasser, a dog, knows how to get it done. Kyle Strickler, you're with me Thursday night.
My next choice is going to be the 2024 US MTS champion. 2025 won the XR race 100K to win. He had some problem last year too where he didn't make the A main, but him and his brother are coming this year, and I'm confident to have him on my team, is Jim Chisholm.
Yeah, see, this gets so hard because everybody is so good.
Yeah.
I mean, Jim Chisholm could win it.
Yeah.
Kyle Strickler could win it. Everybody we've named so far could win it.
Yep.
So that's what makes this really hard. But I'm going to go, my next one, I'm going to go with Tanner Mullins, which, hey, a lot of people don't realize this. You know, he came to the event early on. I think it was in 2017 he won the prelim. Then he kind of quit coming, but now he's back. Won 16 races in 2025, and he's riding with me on Thursday.
All right. My next pick is going to be second in UMP points this year and third in Summer National points. He's been attending the event for quite a few years. I don't think he's an OG, but Michael Edford is going to be my next pick.
Okay, my next pick, I'm going to go with someone that hasn't always come as well, but clearly he is good and knows how to win races. He's got 12 wins in 2025. He is the 2025 Summer Nationals champion, and that is Tyler Nicely.
All right, for my 10th pick on Friday night, I'm going to select the 2024 UMP National Champion and the 2023-2024 Mars Modified Champion, Michael Long.
Four-time main event starter there. All right. So Thursday, my next pick, the 11th pick in the draft for modifieds, I'm going to go with Chase Holland.
Oh, wow. He was up there for me, too. I didn't think you had him up there. All right, my next pick, I'll pick a newbie. a total of 172 career feature wins. Dean Hoffman, soon to be son-in-law, Blake Brown.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Be my next pick.
Yeah, it took them long enough to come to the event, but you know, we
I
gave
know.
them hard enough time.
You finally committed to it.
Well, I
so-
think it's just because Riley wears the pants in that relationship now, so
Yeah.
he doesn't really have a say. He's coming to
True.
the
Riley's
dome.
like, you're coming.
Yeah.
She did say that at Eldora.
Yep. He won 7 races this year, I see.
Yep.
All right, my next pick on Thursday, the 13th pick. What a great number, by the way. Let's go with Tyler Davis, whose first time was last year, and he popped off a 7th place finish. So that was pretty impressive. That's not easy to do your first time there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take him.
All right. My next pick coming in 14th, an OG. He's made every single main event in the mods, average finish of 12th.
I know who you're about to
Finished
pick.
second in 18 and 22. McKinney. So I'm picking him. I know he's having some possible ride issues, but I'm hoping he figures out. I'm
How
committed
could
to
a
it.
guy? Let me try to understand.
I don't
this.
get how he doesn't have a
How
ride
could
either.
a guy that is literally one of only
Yes.
2 guys, the other one's Mike Harrison, which we skipped because he was automatically on her team, but how could the only other guy that's made a main event every single time maybe not have a ride for the race?
He's got to have a ride. We're going to find him a ride.
Well,
he's got to
maybe
come.
this will
I
find
will
him a
find him a ride because he's on my team.
But he's literally made every single race, guys. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
He's literally probably the sure bet
Yes.
to put in the seat.
That's why I'm going on a limb. I'm picking him. I'm going to find him a ride if he doesn't have one. We're going to make it work.
Yeah. All right. My next pick, 15th pick, Thursday. Just a cool dude. Won 12 races in 25. I'll never forget. Last year was his first year, middle of the main event. But you got to understand, a lot of people, their first time, they're skeptical and they're not sure what the dome's going to be about. So they come and they experience it, and you're not sure if they have a good experience or a bad one, what they're going to say. But this guy, he got out of the main event with a DNF, had a flat tire, one of the unfortunate things of the event, but he got out of his car and he came right up to me and just was like, dude, this is so badass. Like, just loved the whole thing. And I think he's a gasser, and I think he's gonna put the whole deal together and have a good run, and that's Tyler Wolf.
All right, my next pick for Friday, the 2025 Boone National Champion, 4 wins in 2025 and attended the last 2 years and made the A main each time with the top 15 is Tim Ward.
All right, my next pick, got to go with somebody that made the event, also first time being there. Makes his own chassis, DeVilbiss chassis. Finished 11th in the event last year, his first time there. Had a cool paint scheme with, I think it was Crown and Coke. Paying homage to Scott probably a little bit there. And that's Zane DeVilbiss.
All right. Next, I am going to take Carlos Amada. 2 top 10s in the last 2 years and finished in a top 5 last year. So he's just, since he's been coming, he's had good runs and he does well. So solid pick.
All right, my last pick of round 1. I am going to go with, you know what, I'm gonna go out on a limb here. A newbie, but this guy knows how to win, period. In just about anything. Driving for Timmy Current, so as long as he can stay away from the cooler, they'll be all right. And that's Dolan Murdy. I'm taking him.
Are they doing fun wraps again this year?
Oh, I would imagine anything in that camp is
I
going to
know.
be fun. So
I haven't heard anything. I'm excited to kind of see.
I'm excited to have him. I think anytime we can show new people and new faces the dome, it's a good thing.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
We're happy to have Dolan.
We have like a lot more modifieds than normal that are new this year.
Yeah, let's go ahead and talk about that for a second, because we get a lot of heat on the invitations and the invitation process. So let's just take a minute. Maybe
This year for sure we invited way more
new people than we ever have, and I can't stand when people will do a round of invites and they'll be like, same old people.
Yeah.
It's like, clearly these people are not paying attention, because this is definitely the most new guys we've ever had.
Yeah, for sure.
We always try to balance respect and loyalty, people that have been coming forever, but it's just business and fans, and we got to kind of play it both ways.
And it's also giving people the opportunity, because we only have, the modifieds are obviously less than the late models. We only have a limited amount of spots, so we always like to give new people the opportunity, and this year for sure, we've had more interest of new people wanting to attend that we have invited, and we're excited to have them. So,
yeah,
I don't understand. I don't get why people are like, you don't invite new people. It's like,
we do.
Hello.
We do.
Yeah. So, all right. On the 20th pick, the last pick in the first round.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to go with an OG. One of our very, very good friends. Love him to death. He was just here visiting us last week, helping with the event, stuff for the event. Casey Burdett. Love him. Burdizzle. Great friend.
Great dude.
I know.
Good.
I love him.
He's actually had a couple great finishes. I mean, he's had a 6th and an 8th.
3 A mains with an average of 10th.
Yeah. He's just had a couple off years, but I think he could bounce back for sure this year. For sure. So.
Yep. That'll wrap up the top 20.
Yep. So we'll go to break, and then we'll come back for round 2.
FloRacing Studios live.
We'll tune into Flo and watch pretty much any race we want. This is our Daytona 500. This is it.
The largest crowd.
It's the biggest race of the year.
Destiny fulfilled.
This is the biggest race I've ever won.
Best dirt late model series in America.
This is exactly the group you need to put on a big event like this.
The biggest night in pavement late model racing history.
Kubota High Limit Racing.
You're watching the greatest sprint car drivers in the world right here on FloRacing.
Welcome back to Draft Night, presented by MTH, Minnesota Truck Headquarters. We are now on to round 2 of the open wheel modified invitations, which means we're going to up it to 3 picks at a time, and we will do that for the duration. So we have 64 total drivers. Of course, we have some at the end that are already selected, so we won't go the full 64, but we'll go until we're out, basically. So I have the first, it'd be the 21st pick in the draft. For Thursday, 21st, 22nd, and 23rd pick, I'll go first, and I'm going to take back-to-back A-main starter Austin Becerra. Last year finished 12th, Jimmy Lennox. And let's welcome back Dylan Sharp. Those are my 3 for Thursday.
All right. My next 3 for Friday will be a newbie, 2025 USRA Modified National Champion, 21 wins in 2025, Houston Johnson. Happy to have him this year. Next, I will pick Alex Williamson, who has attended, I think, the last 2 years, 44 career feature wins.
Last year was his first year.
Last year was?
Yep.
Yeah, I knew it was either, 24 or 23. 3 wins this year. I will pick him. And finally, I will select Blake Adams, 2025 40 feature wins, 2025 Western National Champion in points and Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, dude is 16 years old and won 40
he's
races.
a dog.
40 races, not in his career, 40 races in 2025.
Yeah. I'm shocked, like,
When I was doing the research of picks and I come across this guy, I was like, how in the heck does a 16-year-old win
he's got a
40
big
races?
future.
Big
Let's
future.
say that.
Big future, and it's really cool to have.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna go with my next 3 for Thursday, the 27th, 28th, 29th pick of the draft. I'm gonna go with a newbie. I think he might be the only CDR race car in the entire field, and that's Gary Christian. He's a USMTS kind of regular guy. I'm gonna go with, I think you picked his brother already. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
with Joe Chisholm.
He's been up there, but I didn't want to pick him.
Yeah, he was the rookie of the year for USMTS this year.
He's good. He's a dog.
Gasser. That could be a little fun, seeing the
brothers go at it, yeah.
duke it out. And then I'm gonna go with, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. He hasn't had the best of luck since, I guess it would be 2021. He had a 4th place finish, which is impressive. But Bone, let's get it together. This is the year. Let's do it. Jeff Larson, come on.
Is he driving for Timmy again?
I have no clue.
No?
Actually, but you know, probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
All right. My next 3, I will select first Michael Altobelli. He had 2 top 5s in 2019 and 2022, and he was the 2025 Modified Mania champion. Next, I will select a newbie. 14 wins in 2025, the 2025 IMCA champion, Jeff Ray. Is that how you pronounce it, Ray?
Ray, I think,
Ray?
yeah.
Yeah.
He's the IMCA national champion this year.
Yep.
Big deal.
Yep, excited to have him this year. And my 3rd pick, I'll select somebody who's been coming for a while. I like him, he's hilarious. Treb Jacoby. I'll pick him on my team. Friday night, let's go.
It's funny because a lot of people know Trev as like a joker, because
Yeah.
he is. I mean, if understanding AI was an award, he won the
Oh my gosh,
championship.
yeah.
But Trev is actually good behind the wheel. I mean, if
Yeah,
you look at his
he is.
stats,
Yeah.
I was pulling these up just for this draft, and I was like, I'm guilty as some that are like, oh, he's a joker, but I mean,
No.
14 wins in 2025,
Yeah.
that ain't no joke, okay?
Yeah.
So
Yep.
Trev is a gasser, for
Yep.
sure. All right, I'm up.
Yep.
My next 3 for Thursday, I gotta go with a past champion of the event, the 2017 Gateway Dirt Nationals champion, Ray Bollinger. I gotta go with him.
OG, been every year.
Been every year. You know, I'm gonna call something out too with him. You know, I was watching a video. This just tells you how good of a guy Ray is. I was watching a video this year. He won a main event. I think it was Spoon River. There wasn't a lot of people there. I'm pretty sure he gave all the money
I
back.
remember that, he did, yeah.
And it's like, man, that's one of the good guys. Ray Bollinger, what a guy. So he's on my team Thursday. I think I got 2 more.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with, you know what, Damian Kiefer, your Road to the Dome winner, and Jordan Weber. I think it's Weber.
Weaver.
Weber.
I think Weaver. I don't know.
Let's do that.
So my next pick is going to be Aaron Johnson. He's had 12 feature wins this year. He was a 2-time IMCA Minnesota champion. He'll be my next pick. And then I will go with a newbie, Adam Stryker. He hasn't been to the Dome, as if I recall, but he's won 6 features this year. Just an overall good roster pick. And then my final pick will be Charlie Mefford, which I feel like everybody at the Dome knows who he is.
You can't park here.
He's done that twice and rehearsed for last year because he did the same thing he did in 22, I believe.
Yeah, but all joking aside, he just won at the DTWC.
Yeah,
So
he's decent. He's good.
He can. I think this is the year maybe he'll turn it around and have a.
And I love how he like brings energy to the crowd. He like knows how to hype him up. So he's gonna be my final.
He drinks the Dome Kool-Aid, if you know what I mean. All right. My next 3 Thursday. I'm gonna go with 2 guys that have been every single year.
Yep.
Both have had several, or at least 2 main event starts, but the coolest thing is they've been to every single one, and they're still a part of the event, so very much appreciate it. But we're gonna go with Clay Money, David Whiteholder. Actually, I'm gonna go 3 guys that have been every single time.
Damn.
And
you're taking my next one too. I already
this
know.
one is his last one too, or at least I'm pretty positive it is. and that's Dean Hoffman. So everybody, make sure you support Dean this year because he's, I think, hanging up the helmet after this. And I know that the Dome was his favorite event. So wish him luck, and I hope he has a great run this year. And I'm glad you're on my team Thursday.
Cool deal we did with them last year too. We had Daryl come and race too.
Yeah, yeah.
So they had the little trio.
Yeah, I have one of their shirts
Yeah,
that they made.
that was cool. All right. My next 3 will be, let's see. We're kind of getting down to the wire here.
It's all hard.
Yeah, wow. I will take Logan Velaz, 2025 IMCA Late Model Rookie of the Year. 4 wins in the mod this year, and he finished 17th in 23. And he went through our fence last year.
Yeah, yeah. Which, contrary to what people believe, so we get a lot of people that are like, oh, I'll knock the fence down for you, invite me. Let me just be clear. Having that mentality, now listen, you knock the fence down at the event just because and you get out and cheer, I'm all for that. But coming here with the mentality that you're gonna do it, probably not the best mentality. And we don't necessarily want you if that's your mentality.
Yeah.
So
if you do it again this year, you ain't coming back.
Yeah. well, he's turning into a late model guy anyway, it sounds like, so he probably needs to bring a late model next year, Logan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Come on. You got 2 more, I think.
Yep, I got 2 more. Next, I will take Austin Reddig, Beast Mods, 3 wins in 2025. Supporter of the event, appreciate it. He came on board this year, so overall, good pick. And I will take our last one in invitation, Mannix, which has a huge social following, a lot of fans, and appreciate how much he supports the event and not advertise, supports, like posts about it, you know.
Yep.
So I will pick him. He's had 4 wins in 2025.
Yeah, no, just like Draft Night presented by MTH, one of the things that MTH wanted was to have the last invitation for the modifieds. And yeah,
which nobody knew we were doing, so it's kind of a surprise. It was our first year doing it,
and it wasn't. It was a decisive decision. It was something we knew we were doing. So a lot of people were like, "Oh, they just added one at the end because he had a." No, we kind of put him at the end, knowing that it would probably get some people fired up.
Yep.
So, but yeah, he was the MTH last one in.
Yep.
All right, Thursday. I'm gonna go with, big Dome fan, big friend, great guy, great time, one of those people that embody everything the Dome is about, and that is the promoter of the Clash on the Coast, and that is Peyton Taylor. I'm gonna go with the 25 American Mod Series champion, Jesse Rocket, and I'm gonna go with the guy that's been there every year. I've got all those guys, I feel like. The guys that have been every year.
Yeah, you have a lot of those.
I'm going with Rick Canoyer.
Wow.
9 feature wins this year, and he can get it done.
Yep. All right, for my next 3 picks for Friday night, I am gonna select the 2024 Modified Mafia champion, Ryan Ayers. And then next, I will select the only female, to my knowledge, that has ever competed in the modified division. Definitely the only female this year in modifieds.
I think you're right.
I don't think we've had another female, is Haley Gross. She's had a huge social media following and first female modified driver invitation, so I will select her on my team. And then finally, I will select Nick Snell to be a part of my Friday night roster.
He's a good pick, yeah.
Yeah.
25 Northern All-Star Mod Series champion. So, all right, Thursday, my next 3, I'm gonna go with Ty Norder, Troy Morris, and Ryan Gerke, which is the Wissota 100 winner this year. So.
My final 3 picks for Friday night will be Brandon Smith, Kyle Brown, and Joshua Hawkins.
All right. Well, with our other picks, there's Brad Dyer left, and so he's going to be with me on Thursday. Because remember, I have RTJ Troutman Steffens, you have TPO Harrison Hess Hammer, so that makes me even if I take Dyer. So, wow, that was tough. Mods are tough because they all are good. They're all winners. They're all champions. I mean, they come from everywhere. So, definitely, probably, I would argue that that's harder than the late model side for sure. So yeah, that's draft night presented by MTH. We hope everybody enjoyed it. We had a lot of fun doing it. I will say this though, it is a lot of work.
Yeah.
So. We don't claim to be experts at this, but we're having fun with it, and I think the end result is going to be, if not similar, better than what we've done in the past. But we would like to know what you think, so comment. If you like draft night, give it a like, tell us about it. If you'd like it to just go back to random draw, tell us about that. We do listen to our fans, so let us know what you think, and we look forward to seeing everybody at the Gateway Dirt Nationals here in just a few weeks.